haven't quite worked out what the best angle to film in this room is, just bear with me. I can tell you what time is not a good time to be filming in this room. 8:14 on a Monday evening. I'm sorry about the lighting. Hello, it's me again. This week I saw the Lego Batman movie, which was really horrid because I'm not into Lego at all. I don't like it. Not at all. Sometimes us film critics have to watch things that we're not particularly into. It's just part of the job of being a top-class film critic. As with my recent review of La La Land, this video will have no big spoilers. We also run the risk of there being no actual reviewing in this video, but that's okay because we've established that that's my thing. I never claimed to be a proper know what you're talking about film critic. It's just part of the job of being a top-class film critic. Okay, never mind. Basic premise of the film is, well, it's Batman in Lego form. I mean, they really just put all of that information right there for you in the title. That's exactly what it says on the tin. It's the Ron seal of the animated film world. Speaking of animated, did you know that this film and its Lego-y predecessor are actually CGI made to look a bit like stop motion? I just think that's quite interesting. Obviously, I would prefer it if it were actually stop motion because I really like that format, but I also quite like the fact that I can watch it now rather than in 5 years' time. So, swings and roundabouts. Other things to say, other things to say, other things to say, other things to say, other things to say. You can watch and indeed enjoy the film without knowing anything about Batman or the DC universe, because I did. I don't dislike Batman, I just know very little about him and his backstory. I could just about recognise some key characters, but I wouldn't have been able to tell you their names. But I still enjoyed the film. It's still funny and made me laugh. Admittedly, there were a lot of people around me who clearly knew a lot about Batman who were finding it particularly funny because they were in on some joke or reference that I didn't get. But it's such a fast-paced film that it doesn't feel like it's hanging around waiting for you to get the joke before it moves on to another one. So it doesn't feel like you're missing out. It's like, here's a funny thing, here's another funny thing. Oh look, something funny has snuck up on you over here. Is it as funny as the first Lego movie though? Personally, I don't think so. But I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the first one was so good that my expectations for this one were set pretty high. And I don't think they were set as high for the first one. I think the first one exceeded my expectations and therefore raised them for the Batman one. I'm not saying that it's not a good film because it really is. I'm just saying that I think it met rather than exceeded my expectations. Just like this review. Because as well as seeing the Batman movie this week, it was also my birthday, which meant that I didn't prepare this over the weekend and I'm on a course all this week, so YouTube time has been squeezed a little tight. So please excuse the difficult second album that is my Lego Batman film review. The third one, whenever that happens, will be marvellous. I have no doubt. I have every doubt in the world that was a lie. Hi again, my name's Rebecca and I post a new video every Wednesday. Sometimes I even look a little bit less orange than this. Have you seen the Lego Batman film, or do you have plans to? Or why don't you suggest a film for me to review in the future? That would be good. If you want to suggest an old film that's no longer at the cinemas but maybe on a DVD that I have so it costs me nothing to watch, that would be a-okay by me. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with the weird lighting. I will be back next week. In the meantime, please remember to work hard, laugh harder, and always accept a hug.